What's going on, guys? So today's video we're going to be talking about Mancera's Fig Extasy, which was launched in 2021. Classification, it doesn't stand on Fragrantica, but I would list this as a woody aromatic or like a woody green aromatic of some kind. Now the note breakdown, before we get into the notes rush, is there anything that you get in particular though? It's been on your hand for the last 40 minutes.
I'm getting black pepper.
Interesting. Because
it's like fig with black pepper sprinkled on it.
Okay, anything else?
Woody. It's woody.
Oh yes. Okay, so
it reminds me of a cedar club or a cedar chest.
Does it?
Yeah, I get cedar.
All right.
Is cedar in it?
Yes. All right, so I'll just list off the notes. Now the top notes can be fig nectar, incense, ginger, and black pepper, with the meat being fig leaf, leather, sandalwood, cedar, lavender, and thyme. And the base is going to be vanilla pod, benzoin, styrax, but also tonka bean. Now, what I pretty much get for the main takeaway is the fig. The fig is very green, it's juicy, but it also becomes quite woody. There is a little bit of herbalness in the mid.
Yeah, it's very herbal.
And I would say it's probably from like the thyme itself. But you would think that there's like maybe some basil or something else added to it. But fig, then woody, maybe a little bit of like fresh spices with some green herbal undertones.
On my skin, what I'm getting mostly is the fig, the black pepper, and the cedar, but I like it. It's a combination you wouldn't think that would go together, but it goes together nice, and it's lighter than I thought it would be.
Do you get like the lavender or like the sandalwood?
Maybe the sandalwood, but I'm not getting the lavender on me.
Because right here. Now you said that cedar chest.
It's different on you.
Is it?
Yeah, it's different on you.
This one said. On your skin, it seems a little sweeter.
Probably because you're not smelling it. That's where it is.
Woody, green.
Yeah, and on you, it seems sweeter. To my nose, at least. And it's a totally different notes are coming to the head. But that just shows you everyone's chemistry is different.
But I'm also a sweetheart too.
Well, that's open to debate. But no, I'm getting it's very, very green on me. On you, the green doesn't come out as much.
Really, I find it's different.
I'm getting woody off of you. Woody.
Oh, it's woody, but I do get that fig.
Oh yeah, the fig's definitely
like present. The fig comes out strong and heavy, like from the get-go. Then it becomes more woody with the fig still there, but the main player, the main star, is gonna be that, whether it's sandalwood or cedar. It just becomes very woody with like the fig still there, and it becomes like a little bit more, like maybe a little bit of like a little herbal undertones from the thyme or something else.
And given the notes, given the notes that are in it, you would think that it would be more like a fall winter fragrance. I'm getting summer and spring out of it.
This for me is spring. This is just spring. This might be maybe summertime.
On a cool summer night.
Yes. Like on a really hot, balmy summer day. I don't know.
No.
Like cooler summer day. Like if you live in if you live in Nunavut in the summertime, yes.
They should live anywhere in Canada for that matter.
But no, this for me is a spring fragrance.
Yeah, I would have thought by the notes in it, especially with the presence of pepper, that would lean more towards the cooler months. But no,
I never got that.
It's a much lighter fragrance than I was expecting.
Because you would think Mancera, beast mode, like the longevity is decent. It's not like the typical like 10, 12 hours. I get about 8 hours, which is
not bad.
Which is still solid.
Good. Very solid.
But when you think of Mancera Montal, you're thinking a lot longer.
You're like, hey man, I want to.
Yeah, and you're thinking like 10 or 12 hours or more. This is like 8, maybe 9 hours pushing it, which you still can't complain because price tag ranges anywhere from like $90 to like $130 Canadian. So I would say spring, daytime, pretty much just like maybe like a brunch scent or like an office fragrance.
Yeah, it'd be very safe for the office.
Oh, very. Because Mancera, Montal, they're pretty much the same company.
It actually smells professional.
It does. And with this, I do find it's a much lighter fragrance for Montal.
Yeah,
I'm getting them mixed up, but they're pretty much the same
company.
But like generally, like I find that Mancera could be a little daring. This is not. This is more mass appealing than anything.
Mancera's known for being very.
And I find that some of their unisex fragrances lean more towards the dudes. This is right down the middle. Right down the middle.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more towards the guys.
A little bit more towards the guys.
But not all that much. 55%.
This is a church going to the office.
For me, it's like office, but brunch. Sunday brunch.
Sunday brunch.
Church, I can see that, but I'm not a church goer.
I like it. It's a way lighter than I thought it was going to be considered as Mancera.
And this is your first time smelling it.
It's my first time smelling it, and I really like it. Actually, I'd almost bought it before as a blind buy, but have held off on it. Now I may actually get it. Not sure where I'd wear it.
I actually enjoy this one. This is, if I were to do like a top 5 Mancera, which I don't have enough fragrances, but I could see this being in a top 5, just because it's more safe. I'm kind of like safe, boring, and bland, you know. And
well, I do have enough of Manceras, and I'm not sure where I'd put that yet. I would have to get to know it first.
And I understand that. So guys, that is our quick little take of Mancera's Fig Extasy. Look into this one if you haven't. myfragrancesamples.com is where I got it.
It's very classic, but it's like an updated classic.
From the atomizer, it's more juicy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
More juicy. Like
that's one of those fragrances that's going to do different things on different people.
And when you first spray it, you don't get this type of juiciness.
No.
This type of freshness. So guys, yo, you need to look into this one. I'm not doing the whole influencer bit. I'm just a guy who loves fragrances. I love this one. When I get a bottle, maybe. It's Good Friday today. We're actually later. When I go home, we're cleaning out the studio office where I record, and it's a wreck. So some of the fragrances are gonna go, and this just might replace some of them. Who really knows?
Who knows?
So guys, any other reviews that I've done or videos that I've done from Mancera, they will all be down in the description box below. And because this is a niche video, why don't you check out right here? And if you like this very video, leave us one of these. We thank you for your time, take care, and we will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.